Well, the iPhone 15 series has launched in India, and even though there's a lot of excitement around the 15 Pro Max and the Pro series, we still have this iPhone 15 Plus over here, and there are some interesting things that people would still want to know about. The iPhone 15 Plus and the 15 is starting from around 79,900 going up to 89,900 for the 15 Plus. So what is so special about the iPhone 15 Plus model this year? Let's get started with a few details of this model. So one of the most interesting changes that I feel about the iPhone 15 Plus is the way it feels and looks, and the in-hand feel has definitely improved because of the curved edges. It does feel a bit lighter compared to what the 14 Plus was, and that's always going to be a good thing because just because it's Plus doesn't mean it needs to weigh a lot. It's got a 6.7-inch screen, which always is helpful, and as Apple might have realized that minis are not really in trend anymore. So the Plus model gives you a bigger screen for bigger entertainment, gaming can be a lot more fun, and so much more that you can do with this model. Apart from this, you have a 48 megapixel camera, which is a new introduction to the vanilla iPhone 15 and the 15 Plus, and I'm really sure that people are going to be excited to try out the camera tech of this new iPhone model. You also get this dynamic island now, which was not there on the 15 and the 15 Plus last year. So what you are not getting is basically the dynamic island from the Pros of the 14 and the 14 Pro Max. It's coming to the 15. There's some features which are limited, but still it's an interesting addition to the 15 and the 15 Plus. And finally, you've got the A16 chipset now powering the iPhone 15 series, which was again pulled over from the iPhone 14 Pro and the 14 Pro Max. Now these 15 Pro and the Pro Max are powered by A17 Pro chipset. So that chipset from the previous Pro model has now come down to 15 Plus. And yes, one more thing, Type-C is now on the iPhone. So the iPhone 15 Plus has a 6.7-inch Retina display, and that's one of the specialities of the Plus variant because you get a display which is bigger than the iPhone 15 Plus but slightly smaller than the iPhone Pro Max. And the other interesting bit about the iPhone 15 Plus is that even though it is a Plus variant, this year's model feels a lot more compact and easy to use. And you can clearly see in the in-hand field of this model that it's much more compact, and the edges really help accentuate its comfortable in-hand field. Now let's talk about the full hardware specification of the iPhone 15 Plus. It's got the A16 Bionic chipset this year, which was primarily given to the Pro and the Pro Max variants of the iPhone 14 series last year. It is rumored to come with up to 8 GB RAM, but Apple clearly does not share those details. So we're still not really sure what kind of RAM memory support the iPhone 15 Plus has, but we'll probably go with somewhere around 6 GB RAM for this. The storage goes as much as up to 512 GB. The starting price of the 128 GB iPhone 15 Plus is 89,900, and the other basic differences that we can say that the iPhone 15 Plus offers is that you've got the USB-C that we've talked about. It does not support fast charging, and Apple has not clearly said that you can only use Apple USB-C cables to charge this iPhone model. And you can definitely try out other third-party chargers so that you can probably get a slightly better charging speed differences compared to what Apple is offering. However, Apple is bundling the USB-C to USB-C cable in the box, and the nylon braided variant of this cable will definitely make it a lot more durable than what it used to do earlier. And yes, there's no adapter, so you'll have to get it separately. And again, because it's a Type-C adapter now, so you have much more options, much more variety that you can consider. And it is unlikely to be posing any concerns regarding charging or any kind of issues that iPhone 15 Plus have. So this is the iPhone 15 Plus. Apple is definitely looking at it from a very interesting standpoint because it won't be as popular as the Pros and the Pro Max, but still has enough ingredients of additions and upgrades that can make it a valuable option for buyers in India this year. Well, so those are the details of the iPhone 15 Plus that's launched in India. It's priced at 89,900 for the base variant. Going up further, and you have different storage options. So for more, stay tuned with us for the detailed review of the iPhone 15 Plus and more videos on News18 Tech.